Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I made some Christmas projects using KLJYP and KS Craft dies, using the new Simple Stories, what is this, hard candy something? Oh, Hard Candy Christmas. And it is a very fun, bright, just colorful Christmas, and I'm loving that just this year in general with all of the like holiday themes and stuff. So the first thing I made, this is from KS Craft. This is the Scallop gingerbread album, and this is from last year. I did not get to play with it. It comes with the mama, and then it comes with a baby size, and there's a bunch of other pieces in there which I did not use because I tend to get overwhelmed and not even want to play with the die the minute I see a million pieces. So that is my problem. Okay, so here's the mama. It does come with the word "Oh Snap." I used that flocked sticker paper. I got this from Amazon, and I am obsessed forever and always for the Peachy Keen face stamps. I have so many. These are just a couple that I thought would fit on my projects. And Meliza, who's Simply Paper, got me hooked on just these cute little faces. So I went ahead and got the scallop part, and because the scalloped piece back to back is larger than a 12 by 12 piece of paper, I only did like a little lip with like probably a ½ inch section. You can see the line right here, I just did that as like a tab and then cut it out again and glued those two pieces together. And on the back it looks seamless. And on the inside I just photo matted it with some white, and it shows like all the stitching. I forgot to cut that piece off and it left like indents in the paper and stuff, but whatever. I went in and I inked the edges with some Tim Holtz oxide inks, and then I did add the squiggly parts on the bigger one because it's easier to cut big squigglies, you know. And some glitter paper. I added some dots, some little blush, jelly roll pen. So cute, and turn this into a card. And then here's the baby version. So cute. The little buck twofers. Oh my goodness, so cute. And then these guys I left off the arms and the legs because you can still get, you know, the idea of like what they are. And then these will probably just be for layering and stuff, so that's why anyway. But I added little clay bits like to the centers of these. So cute. So I did a bunch of those. So that is the gingerbread album plus little baby things. This is KLJYP store. This is new this year, just this last release. And it's the cutting board pocket, and there's a big one and a little one, and I used the littler of the two, you should say. It's not that little, but so here it is. And this one is, let's see, 5 inches. This does not look like 5 inches. This, to me, when I'm looking at it, it looks 3 inches tall. So just so you guys know, online eyeball measuring, it looks like 3 inches in real life, but it's actually 5 because, you know, all this negative space right here isn't there, so it looks smaller. Okay, and then it's 3 inches wide. So this is, I did some ruffling. These are new this year from KS Craft. They're Christmas sentiments, and they're all welded, so you don't have to like paper piece a bunch of words. I stitched it, added some fun pom-pom. This back scallop piece does not have a hole. I'm not going to use this as a tag, so I don't need a hole there. Otherwise, you could easily just use a crocodile and hole punch that as well. And I stitched around, and this little like tab thingy, it's a little pocket that folds over on itself. It doesn't have like a gusset, but it's there. And I added puffy tape in between like my decorative pieces, but anyway, you can stick cute, or like maybe in a group swap, hole punch this, tie some string on it, write your name on it, or for any type of baking goods, you could have like, say you made a bunch of handmade cookies or something. I think this would be super cute. Hole punch it, put some ribbon, and then have like the ingredients right here so they know if like they're allergic or something. I don't know. But that is that, and it's so cute. Again, this is the smaller of the two. This is from KLJYP, and it is the book box. I label things weird, so I know what they are. This is the book box with a centerpiece. So book box center. And this is it. It is so cute. So this little box is, oh, heck no. What? 5 inches. Like, doesn't this look like 5 inches versus this? Like, that's where, like, I don't know, your eyeballs play tricks on you. Okay, so this is 5 inches tall. Looks way bigger than that embellishment. And 3 inches wide. Same exact size, dimensions, I should say. So I used the ephemera from the collection. This is a big giant hutch with, like, a bunch of candy cloches. This little ephemera piece. I was so proud for using ephemera with this white edging. Simple Stories. And then I added some balls. Those are from Hobby Lobby. These flowers. I bought these from Lori. They're Creating for Fun, and I just added like a faux little snow. This is new this year because I have not opened it yet. I have the canister, but this is the Snow Rider by Deco Art, and it's just easier to like squeeze it out. I don't know. To me, so far it's easier. So I added it to these like handmade rolled paper flowers. This is new from Words from this year. Here's a little gingy girl. I did add a velvet little bow from Hobby Lobby this year. So I hauled those. It's like, use that stuff if you're hauling it. And then on the side, I hauled these big giant eyelets from the Scrapbook Expo this year. And photo matted piece. I stitched it and then I hole punched it. Got some ribbon. And then I got these beads, pretty sure from Temu, like last year. I just hadn't had time to use them. And I grabbed the words to make it spell gingy. I was going to do hot cocoa, and then I realized this is not wide enough to fit a hot cocoa pouch, so I'm probably not going to stick hot cocoa in it. So I just spelled gingy, and then I got the gingy girl on the front. So here, this is what I'm talking about, book with a box center. So it's like that. You could also glue the box to one side if you wanted to, but I think it was intended for this, and you could stick like goodies or maybe like hot cocoa pouch stuff. Like the marshmallows, the little mint spoons, or the chocolate spoons. I think that's what I'm going to stick in here. And then again, here's that collection. This is a big giant 12 by 12 piece, and I just cut sections of it. And it's the ornaments hanging. It is so, so pretty. Very fun, bright paper collection. And then these beads definitely slide around on there. Next, let's see, there's two different ones. I'll do the bigger one first. So this is the chapstick holder by KS Craft. You guys, I hauled cute Christmas flavor scent chapsticks from Target and I cannot find them. I want to say I not hid them, but put them, I know they're still in the Target bag, but I can't find a Target bag anywhere to hide them from my baby because she will she'll roll up the whole chapstick and like bite it off as if it was candy. So I had to hide them and they were for gifts and I can't find them for the life of me. So KS Craft has a tutorial on this. If you've never built a 3D shadow box like myself, I've never done that. I was like, what the heck? So I followed her tutorial. Super easy once you do it. Okay. So this is it right here. So cute. I held these little bell bow things from Temu. This is the collection. I puffed it up on some tape. Here is the that Snow Rider thingy that I just showed you guys. And then while it was still wet, so this one has more texture than the flowers that I shared, I went in with the glitter dust by Stampers Anonymous. It just goes in and you pump it and it kind of mists this glitter that I have in here. But yeah, it's super cute little faux. Oh, so there's that. And then I just hauled this ribbon from Michaels. It's that pack, the $15 pack, and then it's got this cute pink with the Santa face. So, so cute. So this is the box. This is what it looks like. And you just untie it and that keeps your little chapstick in there. So this is the Chapstick brand. I don't know what the camera's showing. See how there's a slight gap? Obviously you want to be able to get your chapstick out. This is super easy. There's a flap. It keeps it in there. But I'm pretty sure those Target ones, whatever brand they were like the flavored one. They're a little bit thicker or bigger than this. And I feel like that would fit snug as a bug. This obviously still works because it stays closed and it's in there. It's not going anywhere. But yeah, I think if you wanted to shove something in there, those Target ones that I can't find. So super cute. Okay, and then the next one, KLJUIP store on AliExpress, is this little box. And this is it. It is so, so cute. So again, here's like a size reference, like just different packaging, you know. This little chapstick, so I decorated, this is new this year from KS Craft. It's the sugar cookies, like Christmas sugar cookies. So cute. I layered it up, puffed it up, and then I just did a little candy cane for my stash. And then I did mess this up because I glued the photo mats down first. I was like, dang, like right after I told myself, don't glue them down, here I am gluing them down, not listening to my own directions. So I had to do this ephemera piece right here because luckily I only glued down one side. Look at you guys. These are those new Temu, they're magnetic brads. They're magnetic brads, or yeah, magnetic brads. And look at, boop. I would definitely, this is regular, probably 85-pound cardstock. I would probably use 110-pound cardstock, like for some of your, sometimes the 3D is hard to, like when it's little like this, it's hard to fold such thick stuff. So I just stuck with the 85-pound. But when I was bending the brads, it'll bend your paper too. So I would use 110 when you're using these things. This is it. Hold on, my nails. So it's like a button, like on your purse, maybe even pants, I don't know. But it has the brad. And so you stick one side, I used I pressed indents into my paper, and I got an X-Acto knife and did 2 little slits where those indents were. So these 2 things just slid right on in. I mean, you could probably poke it through, but you might, again, you got to use the right thickness of paper because you don't want to rip your paper. And then I just bent the brads with some pliers because my nails are just, I'm all fumbly with these long nails. So once that was in, then I stuck them together, and then I knew where to push the next set. So once that guy was already in, then I stabbed, made marks on the other side, and again, you just fold it and cover up the brads with your photo matting pieces. So yeah, that is, and this just fits in here. So a bigger chapstick than this would not fit in this bag. So this one, a bigger chapstick, a little bit bigger, would fit in here. Not the EOS ones, not those guys. And here, yeah. Here's your little baggy purse thing. Like I said, I kind of mangled it because I was ripping the photo mat up to get the brad on. So yeah, that is my quick little project share for today. If you guys have any questions, like I said, KS Craft has a tutorial for this. If you've never built a 3D thingy like that, like a shadow box, I will catch you guys on the next crafty video. Bye guys.